Name is Manisha Singh. I'm a lawyer by training, grew up in Florida. I practiced corporate law for a while, spent some time on Capitol Hill at the U.S. Senate Foreign Relations Committee. My last position was at the U.S. State Department. I was the Assistant Secretary for Economic and Business Affairs, which basically means that I headed the economic team around the world at the State Department. I would encourage all students, especially everyone at American University, to think about time in public service, as I found it so incredibly rewarding and really your chance to have an opportunity to shape and change the world, as I know that American University students want to do. Well, American University is very near and dear to my heart, and my transition to Washington, D.C. was actually as a student here at American University. I did a Master of Laws in International Law at the Washington College of Law. American University, the Washington College of Law, is really what launched me here in Washington, D.C. It launched my career. It's where I began. It's where I learned how to interact in Washington, D.C. settings. So American University is very near and dear to my heart. The ability to impact a new generation of students in a very positive manner to helpfully help them in their thought process on what they want to do in the future. I consider it an honor and a privilege to participate as a fellow at the Sine Institute. The broad theme of my seminars is the innovation and digital economy. One of the things that I would like to do in my seminar series is prepare students to work in the economy of the future and to better help students understand what the digital economy means for them. At this point, I think it's not just the technology industry, but rather how technology is going to impact your industry. That is, every industry in which any of the students might be working. So we're going to talk about things like artificial intelligence and robotics. What does that mean for the workforce of the future? What will artificial intelligence, things like ChatGPT, what does that mean for writers, creators, producers? So I want to explore these topics broadly with the students. We're going to have guest speakers. I have a speaker coming in, as a former senior official from the Office of the United States Trade Representative, and he can talk a little bit about the effect of the broader trade and globalization, but also the digital services economy, how all of those things are going to shape and change the economy and the workforce of the future. I'm hoping that this piece will, as I mentioned, provide a view into the future. We're going into the workforce, and technology is shaping not only how we work, but how we live, how we think. It's going to impact medical care, health care. So I want students to take away from this seminar a view of not just what the world's going to be like, but how we should think about it. What do I need to know in order to succeed in this brave new world?